Good morning students. Welcome back to biology online class. In last session we have completed the topic is movement in organisms. Movement in organisms. We are discussed about the movement of organisms are different ways. They have locomotory organs are different organisms having different types of locomotory organs. For example, humans are moving with their help of legs. Then animals also is moving with their help of legs. Then birds are moving with their help of wings and legs. Then snake is a limbless animal without legs. It is crawling on the land and it have a large vertebral column. Okay, fish. Then fish is locomotory organs are fins and tail. With their help of fins and tail, it is swimming in the water. Then amoeba is a unicellular organism and it will have a irregular structure. It is not having particular shape. But locomotory organ is pseudopodia, means false feet. Okay, cockroach. Cockroach have 3 pairs of legs and 2 pairs of wings. With their help of legs, it is moving from one place to another place for searching food materials. Then wings, with their help of wings, it is flying certain distance. It is also carnivore and it living in dark and damp places. Dark and damp places. The young one of cockroach is known as nymph. Young one of cockroach is known as nymph. It lays eggs also. Okay. Then it belongs to the class is arthropoda, means joint-legged animals. Then another one is then last snake, fish and cockroach, bird. These different organisms having different types of locomotory organs. We are discussed already in this is in last session. Let us now we will discuss about the topic is water. You know water. Water is essential for our life. Without water we can live? No. Without water we can't live. Water is very important in our daily activities. Daily activities for drinking, bathing, cooking, washing fruits and vegetables, washing clothes and cleaning floor and different ways we are using the water. Without water we can't live. Even plants also need water. We pour water to plants. Some of the elements are like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium and minerals are dissolved in the water. This dissolved type of minerals is absorbing by plant along with water. Absorbed by plant along with the water and it stimulates growth and it is doing photosynthesis, respiration and prepare food materials and stored food materials in the form of fruits, nuts and seeds also. Okay. Even plants also need water. Without water, plants also they cannot live. Some of the plants are habitat to water. They are known as aquatic plants. Aquatic plants, for example, Pistia, lotus and hydrilla, eichhornia. This type of plants are living in the water. Without water, these plants they cannot live. Because the plants are adapted in the water. That's why they are known as aquatic plants. Then some of the animals also is adapted in the water. They are known as aquatic animals like fish, dolphins, squids, octopus and this type of organisms also live in the water. Whale also. Okay. Without water these organisms they cannot live. Okay. Let us now we discuss about the topic is water. Water is very important. Water is very important for our life. Without water we can't live. We will die. Without water we can't live. We will die. Water is very important to digestion of food materials and sending wastes from our body and it is maintaining body temperature in our body. Then water is present out of 100%. 90% of water is present in the oceans. 90% of water is present in the oceans. Out of 3 is 2% of water is present in the polar ice caps. Polar ice caps. 2% of water is present in the polar ice caps. Remaining 1% of water is present on the earth's surface and underground of the soil. It is present in the rivers, ponds, lakes, springs, wells. This is called fresh water. Remaining 1% of water is fresh water is present on the earth in the form of rivers, ponds, lakes and springs, wells also. Okay, so out of 100%, 90% of water is present in the oceans. It is not useful for consumption because these are unfit for drinking. This water is unfit for drinking. Lot of water is present in the oceans. It is unfit for drinking. It is present salt, more salts. 3.5% of salts are present in the ocean water. 3.5% of salts are present in the ocean water. Okay, that's why we can't drink ocean water. Then remaining 2%. This 2% water is present in the polar ice caps in the form of snow or ice. In the form of snow or ice. This is also fresh water. Next, remaining 1% of water is present on the earth in rivers, ponds, lakes, etc. Remaining 1% of fresh water is present on the earth. It is available in the sources of rivers, ponds, lakes, wells and springs, etc. Okay, because we are drinking this water, very little amount of water we are using. This is underground water and surface of water also. The main sources of water is rain. Rain is our main source of water. Without rain, there is no water on the earth. Okay. The main source of water is rain. Okay, rainwater is a main source of water. Then rainwater is enter into the underground of the soil and it is reach or enter to layers of the soil rocks. Layers of the soil rocks and some plants roots also preserving by this rainwater. Okay, then nowadays people are cutting down of trees. Cutting down of trees is known as deforestation. Then deforestation, then plants are disappear. Then underground water also disappear. Then rainwater is enter into the oceans. It is enter into the oceans. Nowadays underground water also is disappear due to cutting down of trees. Some people are cutting down of trees to construct the buildings, apartments, factories, industries and some types of irrigation also. Agriculture purpose also cutting down of trees. Okay, because forest areas also decreasing nowadays. There is no shelter for animals. There is no shelter for animals because people are cutting down of trees to constructing this type of buildings, apartments, industries, factories. That's why the forest areas also decreasing. Then rainwater also is decreasing. Plants are present, they preserve the water. They preserve, the roots are preserving the water. It is available in the underground of the soil. If you cutting down of trees, this water is entered into the oceans and rivers, lakes, ponds after it enter into oceans. Ocean water is not unfit for drinking. We are not using for drinking. Why? Because it have a 3.5% of salt. Salt water we It is not useful for plants also. This water is not useful for plants also. Okay. Then water. Water is very essential in our life. We are using water in different activities or different purposes like drinking, bathing, washing clothes, washing fruits and vegetables, and washing floor, then cleaning the vehicles, and pour water to plants also. In many ways we are using water. Mainly we are drinking water. Not only water containing fruits and vegetables also we are eating. We are sufficient to more amount of water is entered to our body. For example, cucumber, watermelon, and some types of vegetables. Some types of vegetables also is present lot of water content. We are eating this type of foods. Then water is entered to our body. 70% of water is present in our body. The human body contains 70% of water. Human body contains 70% of water. 70% of percentage of water. Then water is maintained body temperature also. Water is maintained body temperature also. Next one is source of water. Next one is source of water. Source of water. The water is available in 3 ways. There is rainwater, surface water, and underground water. Rainwater, surface water, and underground water. First one is rainwater. Rainwater is a main source of water. Rain is a main source of water. Without rain we can't live. Even plants also is need water because some of the minerals and fertilizers are dissolving in the water. The plants are absorbing these minerals and fertilizers along with water, and they stimulate growth of the plant. Without rain, the plants and animals also they can't live, they will die. Okay, next, surface water. The rain is fallen at some of the water is enter into the rivers, ponds, lakes, and streams. Rivers, ponds, lakes, streams. This is present surface of water is available in the form of rivers, ponds, and lakes. Even rainwater also is enter into the under the soil. Under the soil by using this water is wells. Next one is underground of water. The rainwater is enter into rivers, ponds, and lakes, and remaining water is enter into under the soil. Remaining water is enter into under the soil. This is known as underground water. This is known as underground water. The rainwater is enter into the under the soil is known as underground water. Then underground water is available in the form of wells and tube wells. Tube wells and motor house by using motors, hand pumps. Hand pumps also using to obtain the underground water. Okay, it is about the source of water. Another one is ice caps and glaciers. The fresh water is available in the ice caps and glaciers also, but it is present in the form of ice or snow. Okay. Source of water. There is a main source of water is rainwater. It is a main source of water. Rainwater is a main source of water. Then surface water. The rainwater is entered into rivers, ponds and lakes. It is also used fresh water. But some of the particles like dust particles are entered into this water and it is also polluted. But it is a fresh water. By cleaning this water we have to use for drinking. Then underground water. The rainwater is entered into the soil and it reached to the layers of the soil. Layers of the soil is known as underground of the soil. It is obtained in the form of tube wells and hand pumps. Tube wells and hand pumps. It is used to croplands, even constructing houses. Then human activities also using by underground water. Nowadays water is very precious. Is not available freely in the nature. Nowadays we are buying water also. That's why don't waste the water. Every drop also is important. Save the water and save the life. It is about the source of water. Then thank you. Next class we will discuss about the uses of water. Water is using in many ways. There is drinking and cleaning, washing, generating electricity, and water is poured to plants, and plants also is stimulate their growth by absorbing water, and these all uses of water